Oh, this may not have been my best idea. Not my worst though, either. I do hope there's nothing crawling on me because I'm sitting directly on the ground. It freaks me out a little bit. I wanted to make a video about why we want to homestead because I think it's important to share about this. And also, when I was trying to learn about what homesteading is, I looked on YouTube and I looked up what is homesteading or how do I homestead. And I didn't find very many videos that gave me a very good explanation. And so I've kind of developed my own understanding of what homesteading is for me and why I think it's important. And I want to share that with you because that's what I want these videos to be about. This is our journey. And so for me, homesteading is the idea of self-sufficiency with regard to the food that myself and my family are going to eat, and how we grow it, and the ways that we are making sure that the soil that we grow our food in is nutrient rich, and the animals that we choose to keep that will help us make that soil nutrient rich, and what we can do with the food that we grow. Those things are really important because that is a lot of what the stores sell. And there's nothing wrong with going to the grocery store. Grocery stores are an amazing, amazing thing. Having all the food you need in one place, that's freaking awesome. Okay, so I'm not trying to knock grocery stores or anything, especially places like Whole Foods or Sprouts, but something I think is important to consider is the fact that in a country as large as ours, our food travels, and it travels really far. I researched that on average, our food is going to travel approximately 1,500 miles from farm to plate. That's a long ways for food to travel. A lot can happen in between that. I'm not saying anything bad or nefarious happens to our food, but traveling is, it's hard on a tomato, So, I was thinking actually, when you're driving down the freeway and you see one of those huge trucks that's hauling a bunch of the produce from somewhere and it's full of tomatoes. One of those tomatoes could be the one that you buy, like the one in the middle, who knows? And it's kind of an odd thing sometimes for me to think about. I have this tomato in my hand. When I buy this tomato from the store, I don't think about where it came from, but I think that I should. And then I wanted to find out what happens to our produce's nutritional content when it is picked and then it waits so long to be eaten. I think it's over a week between when it's picked and when we actually buy it from the store. And then sometimes we wait a little while to use the food. So I read that it's estimated it can lose up to 45% of its nutritional value. That's huge. 45%. That's almost half. That's taking a tomato and then cutting it in half and eating it and expecting to get the nutritional value of the entire tomato from eating half. It's just crazy. So the reason why my husband and I became interested in homesteading is because we don't want to wonder whether or not our food has that necessary nutritional value. We don't want to wonder how many miles did this particular piece of fruit or this vegetable travel to get to us? What did it have to overcome to get to us? Who are all the people that handled it? What are all of the different pesticides that are on it? I don't want to worry about those things. So we decided to turn our entire backyard into a little farm. We are going to get chickens soon, which is really exciting. We're going to be building a chicken coop. We're just going to make it into a chicken tractor, which we can pull over the garden beds that we have. And it'll provide a way for our chickens to fertilize the soil, eat the bugs, all of those wonderful things that chickens do. They'll also probably provide us with some eggs. I don't know how far along these chickens are going to be in their egg laying cycle, but hopefully that's something we'll get from them too. We don't plan on slaughtering them, nothing like that. We want them to be our friends. Our friends in our little mini farm. We only get one body. We only get one lifetime to put good food into our body, and I don't want to spend any more time putting food into my body that I'm not really happy with. Also, something interesting that my husband and I have come across is eating a piece of fruit or a certain vegetable from a local farm before we had our own produce growing, and then eating something from the store. I was astounded at the difference. It was almost like the food from the store didn't even have any flavor at all. I was amazed. I wish I could have showed you my reaction. It was just pure joy at knowing that food could have this much flavor. It was amazing. So that's another reason to grow your own food. You want to taste what food is actually supposed to taste like. Grow it in your backyard, grow it in your windowsill. It doesn't matter. Grow it yourself and reap the benefits of that, because it truly is delicious. So that's it for this video. Give it a like if you like this information that I was sharing. If you're interested in this topic, please subscribe to our channel. We are going to be uploading more videos about this and other things that we're going to be doing. And as always, plant, eat, and enjoy.